Today, we will look at all the houses and mansions that Jennifer Lopez has owned. The Love Doesn't Cost a Thing singer is reportedly owning about $97 million worth of properties. Yes, you heard that right. So let's have a glimpse at the A-list artist's exorbitant villas. Do you know that Jennifer Lopez once had an obsessed fan living in one of her houses for about a week? Are you shocked as much as we are? Keep watching and we will tell you the whole story about the stalker's uninvited stay and what happened later by the end of this video. Until then, let's get right into the very first mansion that Jennifer owned after getting her big break. The Summit. While Jennifer's If You Had My Love peaked at spot number 1 in 1999, the song's success also helped her bag this luxurious mansion in 2000. Her first mansion, located in a private gated community called The Summit, is situated in Los Angeles. The mansion that was bought for $4.3 million overlooks Beverly Hills and Studio City. With 7 bedrooms, 7.5 bathrooms, a theater, infinity edge swimming pool, tennis court, and a playing ground, the villa is definitely a great deal. Lopez surely loved this home a lot, as she had chosen this very mansion as the location to marry Marc Anthony in 2004. However, she later sold it to Sam Nazarin, a nightclub owner, for $12.5 million in 2004. She did make a huge profit out of it, didn't she? Guess which other celebrity has owned the Summit? Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale. Yes, they owned the home in 2006, but later sold it for $21.65 million in 2019 following their divorce. Seems like the mansion has had a lot of fans. The Miami beachfront mansion. Lopez in 2002 bought the Miami beachfront mansion for an amount that is still unrevealed. The home, built in a Spanish style, is spread over 1.2 acres of land with 1.84 feet of bay frontage, widespread gardens with palm trees, and even a koi pond. The entire house has a royal-like neutral palette with chandeliers hanging in the dining room and a wine cellar. Just the master bedroom alone is made over 1,000 square feet of space. The place was owned by Lopez only for 3 years before she sold it in 2005 for $13.9 million. The home does seem like a heavenly place for retreats, isn't it? Marc Anthony's Long Island estate. After tying the knot with Aladdin superstar Marc Anthony, Lopez moved into his $3.7 million mansion in 2004. The Georgian-style built house is a huge brick mansion situated in Brookville, Long Island. Lopez then invested in the house opposite the street for $2 million, and the couple combined their properties together in a stunning estate. With 10 bedrooms and 8.5 bathrooms, a cinema, and a recording studio, an estate dotted with cedar and cypress trees, it is nothing short of a heaven. This is also the home where they raised their twins together. However, after Lopez and Anthony split in 2014, the estate was up for sale and was finally sold in 2017 for merely $4.5 million against the listed price of $12 million. That was a disappointing decline. Jenny's Hidden Hills estate. In 2010, while Jennifer was still married to Marc, she had bought for herself an estate that cost her $8.2 million. The 3-acre estate had 2 huge buildings connected by a breezeway. The mansion was built in 1987, hence had the alluring traditional style in its architecture, with the main entrance of the building leading into a reception hall, which in turn leads to a living room and dining room. The house is quite exquisite in itself. The 8-bedroomed house has a full-service bar and a pair of walk-in wardrobes with floor-to-ceiling mirrors, and the dressing platform also has the mannequin wearing the Queen of Red Carpet's most talked about, the iconic Versace dress worn for the 42nd Grammy Awards is showcased. Isn't this literally every woman's dream? A dressing room as grand as this? Anyway, Lopez in 2015 listed the house for $17.5 million, but of no avail, had to finally sell it for $10 million in 2017. The New York penthouse. The divorce with Marc Anthony had Lopez looking for a new home. Jennifer bought a stunning penthouse in Manhattan, New York by the end of 2014 for a whopping $20 million. The purchase is a 6,500 square foot suite occupying the entire floor of Whitman. With a private elevator, 15 rooms, a central dining area with a snack bar, an enormous lounge with skylight, and a terrace overlooking the Madison Square Park. This lavish home is nothing less than spectacular. In addition, it also has 3,000 square feet of outdoor space spread across 4 terraces. What more does one need? Even though the singer had listed the house for $27 million in 2017, nothing much has been known regarding it. Did she decide to keep it for herself, or has she had no luck reselling it? The Bel Air Mansion. Jennifer purchased this beautiful mansion in 2016 for $28 million from the actress Stella Ward. Built in 1940 by architect Samuel Marks, this stunning French-style estate in Bel Air has been one of her main residences ever since. The 14,000-square-foot home is creatively designed with beautiful interiors, an amphitheater that can fit in 100 people, a pub, 2 guest cottages, a wooden paneled library, several offices, and an infinity-edge swimming pool. The most beautiful component of the house is its kitchen, with atrium windows reaching the roofs. That would be a heavenly space to eat. The New York apartment. Lopez and Alex Rodriguez were just 1 year into dating when they decided to buy a Park Avenue condo together in 2018, paying $15.3 million for a high-floor unit in the infamous 432 Park Avenue. This house features 3 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms compared to Lopez's rest of enormous mansions. This can be considered the smallest of the lot. Later in 2019, they sold it for $17.5 million, stating that they needed a bigger space for their joint family. The Malibu Mansion. After selling the condo in 2019, the same month, Lopez and Alex invested in a $6.6 million Malibu beach house that is spread over 4,404 square feet of land. Each of its 4 bedrooms had a breathtaking view of the Pacific Ocean. Why would you need a vacation when your home is in itself a holiday retreat? Previously belonging to the actor Jeremy Piven, the new owners quickly sold it for $6.7 million next year in 2020. The Encino cottage. For $1.4 million, the Fly Girl dancer and Alex had bought the single-story house in Encino during the pandemic in 2020 after they sold the beach house. Initially built in 1948, the house has since then been renovated several times to a more modern finish, with a light gray palette for the kitchen, a cozy fireplace, 3 bedrooms, and 2.5 bathrooms. The decently luxurious house is as classy inside as it looks from the outside. Even though the couple broke up in 2021, they still own the property together. Will it be up for sale soon, or will one of them take over the ownership? What do you think? Apparently, it's been said the house might be seen as an investment or meant for a relative. The Star Island Estate. You might be thinking that this might be the end for the Lopez-Alex couple, but no. Along with the Encino cottage, the couple had also bought a $32.5 million mansion. This enormous mansion, spread across 14,800 square feet, is situated in Miami's infamous Star Island. With 10 bedrooms and 10.5 bathrooms spread over a stucco mansion, and a guest house is also blessed with 2 waterfront terraces. This huge mansion is surrounded by tropical gardens and has no lack of entertainment, with their covered bar and a cabana bath. Jennifer's life seems to be nothing less of a royal, huh? Now that the couple have broken up for good, the ownership of the Star Island estate is also up for speculation. So in which of these mansions did Jennifer's stalker enter uninvited? The singer had bought a $10 million watermill mansion earlier in 2006 in Hampton with an attached pool house. In 2013, Jenny was in for a shock when the singer's highly obsessed fan decided to break into her pool house and managed to stay for 6 days without being noticed, and went to the extent of posting pictures online and narrating how it's like being married to a celebrity. Isn't that scary? The stalker was later captured by police after a staff member noticed him on the porch. He was recognized as a retired fireman, Doobie, who is 49 years old. Luckily for Jennifer, she was away from the mansion for a month, but she was shocked to know how a stalker could get so close to her and passed on restraining orders against him. He has indulged in several creepy behaviors in the name of his obsession towards the star. He was then ordered for a psychiatric evaluation after the incident. With all those luxuries of being a star does come with its own downsides, right? Share your reactions in the comments and tell us if you would ever trade your life to be a celebrity if you had to endure such creeps. Anyways, all is good now that Jennifer and Ben Affleck are married. The couple, who were previously engaged almost 2 decades ago but then decided to part ways, are now back again, and the fans are thrilled to have Bennifer back. While there have been rumors of the couple being seen house hunting a while back, now reportedly they are now officially living in the Bel Air mansion with their blended family. No matter where they live, they sure look extremely happy together. So comment down below the mansion that looks like your dream home. Which of these houses would you like to live in?